Girl, what are you eating on that weekend? Good morning, guys. It's Saturday, September, holy crap. No, it's November 12th. I'm way off on that one. I'm just having a quick breakfast of bacon and eggs, something super simple, some hot dark roast coffee. I did end up adding a Splenda packet to it. This is around a little over 200 calories for this meal. I believe it's about 18 grams of fat, 14 grams of protein. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then I believe it's 2 carbs because I do count a carb in a Splenda packet for mine. So that's what I'm having for breakfast. I woke up a little later. So I was trying to decide if I wanted to do breakfast or not. And I did. So I might have a little bit of a late lunch. So we will see in a little bit. And I will check in with y'all when I make another meal. guys, I made some pork carnitas tacos. The nutrition on this is 469 calories, about 36 grams of protein, 3 gram total carbohydrates, and 34 grams of fat. It's 2 cheese shells made using an ounce of cheese apiece, some whole milk Greek yogurt. I like it because it has a little more protein than just sour cream. Some Louisiana hot sauce. I added a little purple onion at the end. I believe that's about 10 grams total of onion. And then there's some leftover pork carnitas. I like to use this brand from Kroger. It's really good. And the nutrition on it is pretty decent as well. And then I just added some dried cilantro in with the carnitas when I was pan frying it just to heat it back up. Alright, so that's going to be my lunch. I'm still in my pajamas. It's a lazy day for me. Hopefully I'll get dressed in the next couple of minutes. We'll see. Maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, I'm about to enjoy these Carnitas tacos. They are actually really portable, which is really neat. And if you want to see how to make the cheese shells, like I made them, I do have a video that I made, a recipe video on how to do cheese shells, and I will link that in the description below if you want to check that out. Alright, for dinner I decided to have about, it's 190 grams of sauteed zucchini with a homemade cheese sauce. The cheese sauce is made just using 2 tablespoons of heavy cream and 2 ounces of cheddar with a little seasoning. Then I did some garlic butter shrimp. I'm doing 1 serving, which is approximately 8 shrimp total. These are large size shrimp cooked in shell. As you can see, I have a whole pan of them here. They were oven cooked, and the sauce is the one that came on the bag. It's just 4 tablespoons of butter, a tablespoon of Worcestershire. I believe it was 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I think it was 2 teaspoons of fresh garlic, a little salt, a little pepper. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. But yeah, I made a nice garlic butter sauce to go on the shrimp. They were cooked in the oven. What was the temperature? And I believe it was 375 for approximately 11 to 13 minutes until everything was pink, like it is here. And this made 4 servings for this batch. Alright guys, for dinner I decided to just go with some things I had in the kitchen to see what would taste good just from what I had, because I'm trying to use the contents of my fridge, freezer, and cabinet so I can kind of cut down on unnecessary spending in groceries and just see if I can make do with what I have, because I'm really bad about overstocking on sales and shoving my freezer full of way too much food. But for this dinner, I made some garlic butter shrimp. I used the recipe on the back of the bag, which I went over with you whenever I was showing you the food. And then I just sauteed, heated up some zucchini. It's about 190 grams. And topped that with that cheddar sauce I made, which is pretty good. It wasn't as smooth as I like, but it wasn't bad for an experimental meal. I did kind of like it. The total nutrition for that meal was 582 calories, 39 grams of protein, 41 grams of fat, 12 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber. So that's 10 gram net carbs for that meal. And that ends my day at approximately 1,253 calories, 93 grams of protein, 89 grams of fat, 16 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber, and 14 gram net carbs. That is my Saturday, November. I'm on the right month this time. November the 12th, right? Maybe, yeah, because it was 11th on Friday, makes it 12th on Saturday. If you can tell, my biggest accomplishment of today, besides making my meals, was changing into my light pink flannel pajamas into my blue and pink flannel pajamas, and I don't feel bad about it. It was a nice, relaxing Saturday. I'm probably going to get out and do some errands tomorrow, so no regrets. Probably should have spent some of that time picking up that pile right there, but I enjoyed it. It was a good day for me. I had fun, and I will see y'all in the morning when I decide what I'm going to do for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whatever comes first, because sometimes I sleep in really late on the weekend. See you in a second. kind of forgot to go over the nutrition for the protein. I guess it's a protein cake. It's like a giant protein pancake. It's close enough. I did it with a normal cream cheese pancake recipe, which is the 2 eggs, 2 ounces of cream cheese. I usually do a Splenda packet in mine just because that's what I have in my cabinet. I did a little bit of pumpkin spice and then a scoop of the Isopure Dutch chocolate, which is a low carb version, protein powder for mine. And I just put all that in my skillet and cooked it in the oven at 350 until the cake looked finished. And then I topped it with a tablespoon of just salted butter and a serving of sugar-free pancake syrup. The nutrition for that breakfast, lunch meal was 511 calories, 40 grams of protein, 35 grams of fat, 6 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber. So that's 5 grams net carbohydrates for that meal there. Yeah, this kind of experiment. I'm just kind of throwing together what I had in my kitchen to make something delicious to eat. And it kind of worked. It was a little drier than I would prefer. I don't know if I'd repeat that again with the chocolate protein powder, but I may try it if I get a unflavored or vanilla protein powder in the future. And just experiment from there. I mean, that's half the fun of cooking, is experimenting and seeing what does and does not work with the contents of your kitchen. There's a lot of fails in there, but this one was okay. It was a medium success. I'll check in with y'all with my next meal. All right, just really quickly, I'm going to go over the nutrition for my dinner. I had I made up a sausage dip. It's just hot breakfast sausage, a little can of diced tomatoes with green chili, a 1/4 cup of heavy cream, and 3 ounces of cheddar. And I just ate it like a dip. I had it with a serving of pork rinds. And then I also had this bag of protings, just sea salt protein chips that I've had in my cabinet for a little while, but they're still good. These actually only have 120 calories, 7 grams of carbohydrates, 3 grams of fiber, and 15 grams of protein for these. They're a little dry, but they're not terrible. So with the dip, it kind of canceled out the weird flavor of it. The total nutrition for that meal was 497 calories, 36 grams of protein, 34 grams of fat, 10 grams of carbohydrates, 4 grams of fiber, and so that makes 6 net carbs for that dinner. And that's finishing off my Sunday, which is the end of this weekend of eating. And my total nutrition for today was 1,308 calories, 100 grams of protein, 91 grams of fat, 16 grams of carbohydrates, 5 grams of fiber, and that makes 11 gram net carbs. If you're wondering where those extra grams of protein and calories are coming from, that would be because I had baked some bacon to make some deviled eggs, and I may have eaten the entire 10 strips of bacon that I had set aside for those deviled eggs. My breakfast was taking a really long time, and it was just sitting there, and it looked delicious, and I didn't really want to wait on that protein pancake to finish cooking, so I ate it. That was 300 calories, 25 grams of protein, and 23 grams of fat for that bacon. I don't regret it. It still it fits in my day. I made it work, and it was really good. It was oven-cooked bacon, which is the best bacon. Sorry, I didn't show y'all. It just kind of disappeared while I was waiting for that protein pancake to finish, so I'm still on target for my day, and that's what matters. If some snack and bacon makes it in there, I don't know if you count 300 calories as a snack anymore, but it's in there. I'm still under the calorie goal because I'm at least aiming for around 1340 right now of calories, so it works. I'm a little high on the protein, but it's not going to kill me. I hope that somebody found this weekend of eating video helpful, and until my next video, just remember to hydrate, satiate, and celebrate through your day, and I will talk to you later, guys. Bye!